You guys, lunchtime is such a mess. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life, and I am back today for another What's for Lunch video. I'm pretty sure it's been over a month since I shared one of these videos, and that is because lunchtime is just so chaotic and has been since quarantine. There really just is no rhyme or reason to our lunchtime. Daryl does take lunch out on the road, but he doesn't film his own lunch. I only film it if I pack it. If Paul gives the kids lunch, he's not filming it. Jake kind of beats to his own drum, so I went ahead and did the best that I could and caught whatever I could for the last 6 weeks or so, and here's what I have to share with you today. So sometimes we like to do leftovers for lunch, and on this particular day, I was packing for Daryl for him to go to work, and I decided to give him the very last piece of pot pie. He absolutely loves pot pie, especially mine, and this was a pot pie that came out particularly good because I used leftover pot roast. We got the pot roast from Costco and it was just absolutely amazing and even better in the pot pie. Speaking of Costco, that is the cheese and nut packs that we absolutely love from there. This is some of the great value nacho cheese like Dorito knockoffs from their chip bag. That's some of the toasty peanut butter crackers that we got from Variety Fun. A raspberry fig bar. He has a small Gatorade back there, some strawberries and blueberries. He's taking a coffee to go. And again, this was so long ago that if you guys saw on my Instagram when we got all those extra groceries, we had gotten some Twizzlers. So we brought some to the treehouse vacation, and this was some that we had left over, and I threw in a little piece of candy that I actually found from Easter. So that's what Daryl had for lunch on that day. And then this day was a particularly easy day for the kids. Whenever they choose corn dog, mom loves that option because it's 1 minute in the microwave. So it's always a quick and easy lunch for me to prepare. So each of the kids have the same thing, which is a corn dog. They have some corn chips. They have one of those fudge brownie Z bars. They have an orange, and then they also have some of those sour lemon raisins. They actually really love them. They surprised me how good they truly were. Now we have another lunch for Daryl. I kind of alternated throughout the video, one for the kids and then one for him. I show you guys that I always put green apple in his tuna, but for some reason I just couldn't really get that bright green apple flavor when I was making his sandwich. So I showed you guys the bottom because I went ahead and put some of the green apple just on the bottom of his sandwich so that when he bit into it, he still got a really good green apple flavor. And then that was just the leftovers. You guys will see in the upcoming meal prep video how I put it all together. But on this day, he didn't take anything extra. He wasn't going out for a long period of time, so he just took 2 sandwiches. So now we're back to another meal for the kids, and this was another day that they were somewhat similar but somewhat different. So the kids had pizza, those little round circle pizzas, the individual ones, but Mason only likes cheese and Maya likes pepperoni. So Mason got cheese with some watermelon and then one of those apple cinnamon granola bars that we got from Variety Fun. They're really good. Mason likes them. And then here is Maya's plate. Of course, she got the pizza with the pepperoni because she enjoys herself some spicy, and then she also got some watermelon, but she wanted Doritos instead of a granola bar. So Maya got Doritos, but that was another easy lunch for mama when the kids want something easy like a pizza. All right, now we're back to another one for Daryl, and this is the same day, but I went ahead and made a pizza for him as well. So that back there is one of the personal pan pizzas in the pepperoni. I just cut it up and layered it with some wax paper and then put it in some tin foil so it stays warm for him until he eats it. And then I packed him 2 drinks, a Sunkist orange, and then we had one of the little containers of milk still from when we went to the school that time. That's how long ago this was, to get the lunch. And then I packed him a little side plate of some of those black grapes, which are absolutely amazing, some goldfish, and I cut him up some extra cheese. He really loves these cheese packs from Costco that have the cheese and the nuts in them. He likes the nuts, but he wishes there were more cheese, so that's why I packed him one of those and some extra cubed cheese along with the oatmeal cookie Z bar. And we are still working off of those original raspberry cookies that we got from Costco. Costco like forever ago because I froze them. So every once in a while I just take one out and let it defrost inside of his lunchbox. All right, you guys, this is real life, and sometimes we don't make lunch, sometimes we will get lunch out, and sometimes we'll do every plate. But on this particular day, we did a place called Wingstop. I know they're getting kind of popular and sprouting up all over the place, but Daryl was going to check them out. A recruiter called to have an interview with him, so he went to kind of check it out, and their fries are very much like Five Guys, which he likes that, and their wings, I love a good beefy wing, and I get my wings plain with nothing on it, and I just dunk it in dressing. And then we picked up these fries because they were called voodoo fries. I was hoping they were going to have like my voodoo seasoning on it, but they weren't. They were just spicy as heck. And then we also went ahead and got some of the chicken tenders so that Jake and the little kids could eat the tenders, and we as adults ate the wings and fries. But I highly recommend Wingstop if you guys have not tried that. Another lunch that I packed for Daryl, and on this particular day I made him 2 sandwiches. I was trying to finish up some bacon I had in the fridge, so I made him 2 bacon and grilled cheese sandwiches, and I wrapped them in tin foil till he was ready to eat them. I had some of those vanilla wafers from Variety Fun. We also had some barbecue chips, again from those free groceries that we got that time when they got delivered to the wrong door. I got an orange packed for him, and then again, those were one of those little juices that we got from the school. But that was it that day for Daryl's lunch. And now back to a lunch for the kids, and I was trying to be swanky and super cute here, and so I made one of the kids the chicken patties that I get and just cut it up into pieces, and then I made them a waffle, and I tried to do a take on like chicken and waffles for lunch. I just thought that would be a little bit different. So Mason has the chicken waffles, some strawberries, some blueberries, pineapple, and ketchup, and then Maya has the chicken and waffles, but she didn't want any fruit. She, like Jacob, is my veggie kid, so she wanted Mama's Ranch and some of the fresh carrots, and then she also has the chicken and the waffle and the ketchup, and I did put a little bit of syrup on the waffle for the kiddos. Now back to a lunch for Daryl, and on this day he was going to be out for a super long shift, and so I made him some breakfast and some lunch. So in the little tin foil is essentially like a sausage and cheese McMuffin. So it's a buttered English muffin with just a slice of American cheese and then a round sausage patty, and then I wrapped it in the tin foil for it to stay warm, and then I gave him one of those dark chocolate chewy bars and that Austin's peanut butter crackers. Again, those are from the Variety Fun box, and I figured that could be like his breakfasty stuff. And for lunch I went ahead and made him a ham cheese sandwich. He has Pringles in the original, those are also from Variety Fun, another one of those cheese and nut packets from Costco, and another one of those raspberry cookies. They really are to die for, which is why I'm glad I put them in the freezer, because they're kind of hidden from him, so it's not where he goes to get a snack, and then it'll defrost in his lunchbox all day. I think we still have one and then like a half, like a piece I've been picking on every time I go into the bag to take one out for him. But holy cow, you guys, those are the best cookies. If you see them at Costco, grab them. So as I mentioned, sometimes we like to do leftovers in this house for lunch. So on this day I had made some sticky soy orange, really like yummy chicken legs the night before. Mason loved them, so he wanted more of the chicken legs and the Parmesan orzo I made the night before. I gave him some more of those black grapes and then some goldfish. Maya liked the Parmesan orzo, so she wanted some of that too. She wanted an orange and some of the goldfish and the black grapes, but she wanted a corn dog. Sometimes Maya is okay with the corn dogs, and sometimes she peels all the breading off and just eats the hot dog. But again, it's one of those super easy lunches, so when they choose something like that, I'm not overwhelmingly picky. Another lunch for the kids, and these are chicken nuggets. These are the air fried Tyson ones. They're called the Tyson air fried nuggets. They're so good, you guys. I will continue to keep buying them. Absolutely delicious. I made homemade potato wedges. The kids split a Nature's Bakery fig bar. They have some blueberries, and then they also split a bag of animal crackers that we got in the Variety Fun box. And last but not least, we actually have a lunch from Memorial Day, and I was trying to be a little patriotic with the kids, and they had actually asked for English muffins for lunch, which I found to be a little bit odd, but they had cereal for breakfast that day, and they just wanted English muffins for lunch. So super simple, and I didn't want to argue and complain. So Mason really loves cream cheese. He put cream cheese on his English muffin, and then he has, just like the American flag, the blueberries, the strawberries, and a couple of marshmallows. And then those are the birthday cake cookies from the Dollar Tree, but they almost look red, white, and blue because of the little speckles. So I gave them that. And then Maya has the exact same thing, but she wanted butter on her English muffin instead of a cream cheese. But that is it, you guys, for another What's for Lunch video. I know there wasn't too much here. Again, lunch has been a little lackluster and kind of crazy in this house the last few months, and I don't know what it'll hold for the summer, but I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and if you did, make sure to give them a big thumbs up. I hope we were able to inspire you just a little bit. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.